It's not by screaming. You have no facts.
I'm not screaming. I'm not screaming, Rufai. You know, you do some of
You
these
have no
things, and I watch it. And I'm telling you, if you ever dare to bring me here, you give me 30 minutes. Rufai, I will teach you a lesson you will never forget. Next time when people come, you respect them. Then you sit where you sit and stay where you stay.
Okay,
You can't count me up.
Please.
Even 1,000 of you cannot count me up.
Comrade.
Please, respect me.
Please.
Find out how Peter Obi became a movement. Find out the person who started the whole idea that later became the obedient movement.
Just when you think you've seen it all, there comes a moment like this. So this man was a guest on Arise TV recently. He is by the name Kennedy Eyere. Now, he claimed to be the brain behind obedient movement. In fact, the founder. All right, he has this message for Peter Obi. Please, can let me give this a thumbs up and please share as we delve into this. Thank you.
Thank you.
I overheard you say you are not a member of the obedient movement. You are a founder, the pioneer, the main arrowhead. Okay, fine. The obedient movement exists. We all know it. But the latest in the politics is about the coalition. Mr. Peter Obi is part of the discussions, the coalition discussions. Is the obedient movement part of that coalition? Would the obedient movement follow Mr. Peter Obi into the coalition? Are you yourself a member of the coalition? Effectively, part of the opposition to the APC and President Tinubu?
Thank you very much. Let me set the records very straight. My name is Comrade Kennedy Eyere. If you have a movement, you have some people who are the real strength and the force behind the movement, but they might not be everywhere across different stations. You cannot write the history or story of the obedient movement without mentioning my name, Comrade Kennedy Eyere. Now let me tell you this. The journey, the evolution that actually culminated into what became the obedient movement started in 2019, after the first tenure of Buhari. I'm a humanitarian activist, and I'm going to say whatever I want to say without apology to anyone. We all supported Atiku from behind because of the way the Buhari administration ruined our economy. That election, you people are the journalists. It was won not by Buhari. INEC rigged Atiku out of it.
You don't have facts about
I'm
that.
coming, Rufai, wait, let me say what I want to say. There is nothing I say without facts. If you bring me here again, I'll prove it to you.
Oh yeah, prove it.
Right? When it's time, I will talk about that.
Prove it now.
I will say it. Let me first and foremost start. And then
So we don't have a lot of time,
I'm taking us somewhere. Let's leave that. Okay, we go to the cruise of the matter now here, the coalition. For me, today, Raf Oke Wonsu, who is now one of the key leaders of the coalition, formerly the national chairman of the ADC, was part of those who sat on the table with me on the 7th of October 2020 in Awka, Anambra State, when we orchestrated that revolution that became the obedient movement. Secondly, Tanko Yenusa now is the chairman, national chairman of the obedient movement. He was the chief spokesperson to Peter Obi and the chief spokesman for the Obidati Presidential Campaign Council. He was one of those who sat with me in Awka on the 7th of October 2020 when we orchestrated this revolution that became the obedient movement. That's why they are still my friend, they are still there, and I pray I have a better time to come to this studio and talk about the movement. So referring to me as a member, I'm the major pioneer. So leaving that now, the question you asked me about the coalition, that coalition, for me, is not authentic. The motive behind the coalition.
Peter Obi, the symbol of the obedient movement, he is there.
We created.
And you are saying
There's something I want to correct. Peter Obi didn't form the obedient movement. We formed, drove, funded, galvanized, and bequeathed it to him.
But
because fine. We promoted and projected into the limelight. So he is the symbol. But the architect that actually drew up the whole of that plan, we were the one, Nigerians who were not comfortable with the trend of things, who dared to challenge the status quo.
Who are the women?
The ordinary people. The ordinary people, Rufai, the ordinary people, their youth, their women, even the old people. Nigerians came out in their drove to galvanize that movement.
Okay.
Obi was still in the PDP when we started calling out for him to come and take his place.
So what were you called
that was
then?
what. Pardon?
What was your name then?
We were different groups. You have POSN, you have Take Back Nigeria.
But you agree
have
that it became
PWO.
obedience because of Peter Obi?
Let me tell you how that name came about.
We don't have a lot of time.
That's fine.
So you can add that to my question. So my actual question is, because you're saying the coalition is not authentic and that you are a group that, doesn't need to follow Peter Obi if you don't have to, are you saying you're prepared to galvanize another person to create another Peter Obi in the next election if Peter Obi...
We are not creating another Peter Obi.
You're creating another Peter Obi?
We are not creating another Peter Obi. Let me tell you one of the E's of that movement now. It has translated itself from a democratic platform to a fanatical movement. Nigeria has a lot of good people who can come out. It must not be Obi. We gave Obi all the support he needed from us in 2023. For me, as a person, I'm not supporting him. I have my reasons. It's a democracy. Yes. But let me tell you something. If Peter Obi had built the obedient movement, after the election ended, I approached him, I told him, you know what? At times you win, at times you fail. We must sustain this momentum ahead of the next election. Tola here covered a lot of my activities. They were reported here on these channels. I made all the moves to make sure that we sustain the structure and keep the people. And I tried to persuade him to intervene in the crisis rocking the Labour Party. If the Labour Party was not divided into two and it was standing as a party and the structure and the momentum and of the obedient movement was put in place or held intact, Peter on his own would have been the revolution we are talking about.
Okay, real quickly. So
what could have been more? What could have been bigger than the force? Do you know what we generated in 2023?
Wait
that was a force.
Wait a minute.
An amazing force that does not come by easily.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
You don't like Obi. You're not supporting.
I'm not telling you I don't like him. Don't misquote me.
You're not supporting.
He is my friend.
You
don't say I don't like Obi Rufai.
Let me speak.
Let me say
this. Him in this election, right?
Yes.
You're not supporting. Who are you supporting?
Nobody.
Okay, you're not supporting anything.
No.
Second question is, please prove to me that 2019 election was rigged. I need empirical statistics and facts.
That, if I want to go into those...
Please go into it.
No, hold on.
No, go ahead. That's my question.
What brought me first?
Prove to me.
Rufai, let me finish.
Go ahead. Prove
what
to me
brought
that was
me
rigged.
here first. Let them give me questions. Throw questions at me.
No.
I came here to discuss the coalition.
No.
Because the time I have to prove that point.
Wait a minute.
Rufai, I challenge you. Bring me here again. Give me time.
Wait a minute.
And I will beat you to it.
Prove to me that the 2019 election was rigged and was not won by Buhari.
You are asking
Answer
me,
the question, please.
I don't have enough time to
Go ahead. Expatiate.
I was just cautioned that I have a limited time, and I came here to talk about the
That means you don't have facts.
Rufai, you can't preempt me.
Dr. Bati, go ahead. He doesn't have facts.
No, Rufai, you can't. If you preempt people,
go ahead.
not completely.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And
tell us.
You put something.
Go ahead. Tell us it was
rigged. You tried to
rigged.
put something on my mouth. Obi is my friend.
Tell us it was rigged.
Hold on. Obi is my friend. I just said to you, I didn't like the way 2023 went.
You don't have
and
facts.
I choose to not support him, and I'm not supporting anybody as he stands. What I am after is to build a movement of young people, by the young people, for the young people. The youth should decide what transpired in 2023. That was what we did, 2027 rather. That was what we did in 2023. Rufai, you are a journalist sitting here.
I put it to you.
I have been everywhere.
You have
can't
no
tell me
facts that the 2019 election was rigged. If you have facts, send it to me afterwards and provide the facts.
Okay, let me challenge you.
Yes,
give me 30 minutes another day. I will beat you to it.
No, send the documents. Send the documents. And
Why will I send the documents? Do you think I make statements without facts?
Order!
Rufai, if you give me 30 minutes and another day, I will beat you to it mercilessly.
Please.
Come on.
You have no facts.
Find out facts about people. Not that when people come here, you attack them. Rufai, on a good day, I will beat you to it mercilessly.
It's not by screaming. You have no facts.
I'm not screaming. I'm not screaming, Rufai. You know you do some of these things. And I watch it. And I'm telling you, if you ever dare to bring me here, you give me 30 minutes. Rufai, I will teach you a lesson you will never forget. Next time when people come, you respect them. What I said is that Obi is my friend. Like you were trying to say you don't like Peter Obi. What kind of impression are you creating?
Okay.
I have my right to support.
Thank you,
know what I did for him?
Listen to the
Comrade, thank you.
Then if the moderator is throwing question at me, then you sit where you sit and stay where you stay.
Okay,
you can't count me up.
Please.
Even 1,000 of you cannot
Please,
count me up.
Comrade, please.
Respect me.
Please.
Rufai,
Comrade.
Wait a minute. Is this not the same person who contested the last Edo governorship election? How did some of these folks find their ways into obedient movement?
And then if you're not in Edo State 9 days to the election, why should Edo State people take you seriously?
If you are a force, you are a force. Edo has 3 districts, three senatorial zones. I have a message for all of them. I will give Edo North tsunami. I will give Edo Central tornado. I will give Edo North volcano. When I step into Edo,
those are very strong weather conditions.
Forget about that.
We'll see how
I am bringing.
Absolutely. We'll see how you put that out.
I want to transform the political atmosphere of Edo State.
All right, you have heard it for yourself. The question is, who is really the founder of obedient movement? Do you have any idea? Please put it at the comment section. Thank you.